the breakdowns. So now from the last video we just talked about, it takes approximately 2 weeks to have the whole game unfolded. And typically, if you are a quarter one, of course, there's you're learning but if you're not a quarter one, you got to start sharing and start creating before the weekend. So by the weekend, you already done your 2 weeks sharing and causing team member. And this way, on the first week of the next quarter, you already done all the critical work, all the critical thinking. You're just recording things down on paper, and then sending the unfolded game to your coach for approval. And then that week is more like a small modification. Like you got feedback from your coach too. You're saying, oh, I need to add this, I need to add this, then you go back. But the whole idea of the game creation and the game unfolding should have been done before that. So allocate the last 2 weeks of this quarter to start the game sharing and game creating for next quarter.
Okay, that's good. Okay, another breakdown. The person is not excited, or they tried and to have conversations and people don't want to contribute. They don't know how to enroll.
Fantastic. So what you're illustrating is the people possibilities out.
Mm-hmm.
So you essentially says, like, how do I get people, how do I put people in possibility in actually play with me? Because they're playing my game, they're contributing to my life, but why this is a possibility for them. And so in order for you to create possibility, typically there are several routes that people see possibility. The first route is contribution. Like that person just wanted to contribute to your life. That's bucket number 1. The second part is training development. So that person playing in your game will actually develop his leadership. Now this is bucket 2. The bucket 3, it's a co-game. So the milestone will not only benefits you, but also benefits that person, your team member. That's bucket number 3. And then number 4, that the game itself will align with what that person committed to. Like you are, say your game is to create a clean water in Africa, and your team member has exactly the same life commitment, and so you guys are working together on the same goal. So these are the 4 buckets, and so typically bucket 1, contribution, the person just loved you. Bucket 3, your milestone also accomplished her milestone. Bucket 4, your life commitment aligns. So these buckets are much easier. Now I want to talk about bucket 2, which is why the person playing in your game will actually increase her leadership and eventually will causing her life to be entirely different. So this takes some creation. Because when you're speaking to that person, you're like, okay, you want that person to imagine like what her life is gonna be like if all the conversation she has become powerful. And when she speaks to anybody, that person is just enrolled. And when she creating any goal, she know exactly how to turn from idea into reality. And you promise that person, you're saying, okay, if this sounds a great Mary 2.0 for you, play with me for next 3 months. I promise that after 3 months, you will experience being that 2.0 version. So this is how you do the bucket number 2. So as a team 1, you have the entire year to actually practice how to enroll people in those 4 buckets. So even though on the first quarter or on first try, you may not be effective, don't be disheartened, because at the end of the team 1, you'll become so powerful. Like, you know exactly how the person's commitment is. You know exactly which your team member in which bucket, and you know exactly how to talk to that person, enroll that person to play with you.
Nice. Thank you.